Looking from this area for if you want to buy a unit, right? If you want to view a unit, you need to pay 20,000. Hi guys, finally, this is Megah Rise Residence. Today I'm bringing you to Megah Rise Residence in Taman Megah. Here say if you want to view the unit it's already completed. If you want to buy a unit, right? If you want to view a unit, you need to pay 20,000. Wow, just to secure the appointment. That great. So to now I want to show you the balcony view first. So this is actually facing towards inside the Damansara Jaya. So that direction is Atria. Of course, there are unit facing to LDP side as well. So this side is definitely has a lot of landed housing, unblocked view with the field. And then just right below is the Megah Rise Mall. So it has a neighborhood mall to fulfill your daily needs. Like, oh, very heavy this door. Very good insulation. So the unit is already completed, 700 over square feet fully furnished unit. And then good thing is, let me show you this one first. Balcony. It's quite a huge bathroom to cater for your more atas, more luxury needs. The Villeroy and Bosch, the sanitary fittings, and then WCB did. So if you enjoy, it's a proper bathtub. It's not like a 3/4 or half size, it's full size bathtub. And then towards the master room, it comes with the laminate of timber flooring, and then wardrobe, queen size bed, curtain with 2 layers, sheer and also curtain. This is the same view to the balcony area facing inside. So maybe comparatively, if you open the window, definitely this is quieter. And then if you facing LDP, once you open the window, you will probably hear the sound of the traffic. So this area is the kitchen area. For a 1-bedroom size with this kind of kitchen, you really cooking. Comes with a induction cooker, Bosch and suction hood. This is a 4-burner, and then there is also a oven, and then there's 2 bowl of basins, kitchen sink, and this area is the yard area. It's damn huge. This area is about, if you count by the tiles, it's about 6 feet, and then 6 to 7 feet, 42 square feet over here, 42 to 45. This is a void area, where the void area they also cover up. So if you are here, you don't need to add any additional things. People cannot climb, just that they cannot see directly into the unit, which is more privacy. So this area, owners already done the L-shaped kitchen cabinet, the wall and the base unit. And this is super huge. If it's catered for just a couple or small family, this is definitely more than enough. It is taller than me. I'm 175 cm. This is even taller than me. So 6-seater, whether you want to put a 6-seater or even do a dining island is okay, because it's just 1 room. So maybe if a small family, a couple, or with a small child, the most is 3 persons. So if you want to do a 3-person, 4-person dining area, is okay. And then this area is a 2 to 3-seater sofa, coffee table, and TV cabinet. Comes with living area. The spike is not that huge. It comes with 2 Daikin aircon. And then, of course, the room also Daikin aircon. All right. Full ceiling height, so that it has the maximum aesthetic value. It looks more premium if you do a full ceiling height. And this unit is ready to rent. If you're looking for rental in Megah Rise Residence, feel free to DM me via TikTok or Instagram. And even if you are agent, you want to co-broke this unit, feel free to DM me as well. This residence is a bit like Uptown Residence. Both is also $1 million property. Both also above on top of a neighborhood mall. Of course, Starling is slightly bigger and also surrounded by more office tower. This is more residential tower. So it really depends on which place, which location that you like. So if you have a budget like Uptown Residence and you wanted a newer ones, then of course Megah rise lor. But if you are working in Uptown, you really want a walking accessibility to Uptown area, then I would recommend Uptown Residence lah, because they are quite similar. In terms of sizing, pricing, of course Uptown I think is about 7 years already, 7 or 8 years, and this is a new one, just completed 1-2 years. This is not talking about LRT or MRT accessibility. I don't think the residents prioritize LRT or MRT accessibility if you are staying in places like Uptown Residence and also Megah rise, because likelihood you'll be driving. The most important thing is the neighborhood and also the accessibility to your lifestyle needs. So sometimes, of course, when you are investing, you are looking into rental yield or rental return. So when you are looking into area like without LRT or MRT, then you also need to understand the target market, who is renting from you or who is potentially buying the property. Of course, not all the time you need to have LRT, MRT accessibility. Uptown Residence doesn't have MRT or LRT accessibility, but the rentability or rental demand is quite good. Of course, referencing to Uptown Residence is because of the location. It's quite centralized and strategic. It's very convenient because of the shop lots, the neighborhood mall, the office towers is all in one area. And then Uptown Residence caters for the area's needs. For those who want to upgrade or downgrade, they have a family tower and also a lifestyle tower. Family tower caters for big size unit, and lifestyle tower cater for small size unit, which is suitable for bachelor, couple or small size family. So it's really very relatable for me because I have been living in Uptown Residence before, and also when I knew about Megah rise, it's really very similar product. So that's why I try to recall back my experience with Uptown Residence and relate both of these. Although of course it is not in the same location, but the product target type, the positioning, the pricing, the layout and the sizing is quite similar. If you are looking to buy a unit or rent a unit in Megah rise or Uptown Residence or even in Mont Kiara area, feel free to DM me for more discussion. This is such a spacious facility deck. The gym is there. I'm not going in because someone is working out. So this area has the children's playground, the standard, of course, gym, and then the barbecue area. Such a windy open space over here. And then there's a multi-purpose hall to cater for your, I saw ping pong table also there. If you have any gathering, you can also book the space. So the concrete top with the basin over here. This view is facing to the Damansara Jaya view. And then, of course, let me explore more. They have this slope. So I think this is a 1.5 story height. The facility is at a level 8. Wow, it's really nice doing video during the windy days. So at this level, I think you will be able to see it from the Megah rise side. When you look up, right, there's a glass roof where you can see above, and then it comes in the natural lighting for the mall. So from the upstairs, you see, of course, it's a bit dirty of the glass, and wow, a bit of a crack also. So this area is towards the SS2 Uptown. Uptown is over this direction, SS2 is here because you can see the 5 stone over here. And then at this level, you can see the 4 towers also, the Twin Tower, KL Tower, PNB 118 and TRX over there, and also the Menara TM over there. So it also gives you a very good view despite at just 8th floor, because the surroundings are not blocked by anything. Even the shop lots over here is about probably 5-story high. I like it that they have different kind of a leveling of the facility, not just one floor have everything. So you have different kind of surprise. This is a wading pool, and then this is the standard, the main pool over here. It's really nice, really nice. The main pool is almost like a pentagon shape, some irregular shape lah. That's why I mentioned about like one Cochrane. So, wading pool also here for the shallow ones, and then the 4 feet one should be here. This one should be the 120 cm. So there's a stairs over here, go down, long pool. So not sure it has 50 meter or not, but it looks long. Then the benches. It's really nice here, but of course during daytime, because it's not shaded, it's not indoor pool, right? Outdoor pool. During the daytime, around 1 o'clock, it's definitely sunny and hot. But it's really nice. The pool, just now I was talking about Uptown residence, right? This is definitely nicer than Uptown residence. But of course, it's different location, depend on your preference lah, on what you need lah. If you need to be nearer to Uptown, nearer to Dutamas side, then of course Uptown is more suitable. But if you are okay with this area, this is a newer offerings, large unit, more luxurious, still having the access of LDP, very near to Sea Park, Paramount, Taman Bahagia, SS2. So this area is Taman Megah shops lah. So going this side is Sea Park and Paramount, going that side is SS2. Well, the grill here is a bit lower because I'm actually standing a bit high up over here. This is just until my thigh level, so I thought that this should raise up a bit higher. But nevertheless, looking from this area, full nice. Yeah, you visit this one, if you see from the facade wise lah, white, grey, dark grey, looks not so in terms of eye-catching, fancy kind of a facade. Looks normal facade as of today already lah. One Cochrane lah, Society lah, Residency 22 lah, Pentamon lah, is more or less the same. But when you come to the facility deck and enjoy it, this facility is definitely a much more wow than Uptown residence lah. Because if you have the similar budget, right, you can look into Uptown. If you have similar budget in PJ area, Uptown or Megah Rise law, then the rest, of course, you have to go to like Tropicana Gardens or Tropicana Grande, which is on the Tropicana side. So if you wanted some project or development which is more outside one into the PJ Central location one, then these two consideration is good. And then the other one probably maybe a bit more southern of LDP, a bit more southern lah, not too south lah. It's a Kelana Jaya area, then it's Sunway Serena. I haven't visited Sunway Serene yet, so if anyone have any units in Sunway Serene, feel free to bring me along. So I'm coming down from the main pool area to the common area and just walk around, show you guys what are the offerings in this condo. So in this area, it's quite empty. Just now the pool is over there behind me. This area is more to like plants, empty area lah. They are not filling up anything. So noticeably, if you're at the facility level which is facing towards the LDP, it is of course noisier. You can hear the honking sound lah, the traffic sound lah. So this part is quite high, so you need to raise up to see. So you will see Paradigm Mall over there. So this is towards the southern direction. Then you can see also Arcus, Sapphire, WCT, which is Paradigm, then Le Meridian. Then towards this side is also the Kelana Jaya side. So Plaza Kelana Jaya, which I did the video, is over this side as well. So this video will be a bit longer, much longer than Society Hartamas lah. Because Society Hartamas was a unit tour plus a bit of facilities. So this one, of course, this residence is catered for a mix because they have a 700 square feet unit, caters for lifestyle goers. Those who are going for lifestyle, yes. The second thing is that those who are going for family needs. That's why I say it's very similar like Uptown residence. Very huge children's playground, outdoor gym. It's a padded flooring in case you slide down or you run around. It's not too hard lah when you fall, which is a very practical thing to do lah. Then the swing also is not the high one. So it caters for small children. There's 2 slides, there's a lot of climbing areas. And then there's also a deck where you can go up. I think this view gives you a better view because the wall here is actually taller than me. It's just the front part, probably they put a grill is a lower. So the back part is slightly, I'm 175, so I'm still taller, but I couldn't see over. So I just need to raise up to see. This side is towards the Damansara Jaya area, the landed housing areas. Why condos in this area is such an expensive price tag? Mainly because of income group. If the residents around this area, the income group is high, definitely they can afford a product which is higher price. So if they can afford, that means the product will also be priced high. Then second thing is that because the surrounding areas mostly are probably second generation or third generation, where they already have bought their landed house many years ago. So if they want to upgrade to newer products or even downgrade to smaller products but still stay in the same area, but they do not want a landed house with double story because of stairs or because of maintenance. They don't want to maintain such a huge house. So it really makes a lot of sense for them to go to condo, especially aging population. You got the lift, you got the mall over here, you don't need even to drive, and then you don't even need to go to the stairs. So it makes a lot of sense for them to downgrade or downsize or make it more efficient for them to stay in a condo. So that's why you see whether it is Megah Rise, Uptown or 9 Bukit Utama, or even 5 Stone, or even Ryan and Miho at Water, all these in the PJ Central area, they have a very high demand. Despite the price tag is 800 per square feet, 900 per square feet, or even 1,000 plus per square feet onwards. Uptown is 1,000 plus, Tropicana Gardens is 1,000 plus, Megah Rise is 1,000 plus. So it's really because of all these demands and factors that contributed to the price, and of course to the demand for new high-rise properties. When you look into PJ areas high-rise, you cannot really compare just purely on the price tag, because the demographics and the population here is quite different. The population is quite, of course, is second gen or third gen aging, very good, probably income group, mid to middle high or even high income group. That's why their affordability is different, the product they are after is different. There's a lot of organic demand coming from the same area. Some say, hey, PJ, a lot of areas high-rise doesn't have LRT, MRT, but it doesn't matter because it caters for different target market. And it's not cheap because it caters for different target market. Even 17 small units, last time I remember they are selling around 800 per square feet. There's also natural organic demand from the surrounding population, which makes it sustainable in terms of the price. If that is not sustainable, you can look into Ryan Miho, Atwater, and even other similar products. Even Tropicana Miu SS2 is the most expensive new project, which is already sold out, also 1,000 plus per square feet. Same thing like Mont, Kiara, Hartamas, Dutamas. First thing, high dense. Compared to PJ, PJ is very low dense. Mont Kiara area is high dense, high population. But why is it sellable, sustainable? It's also because of the demographics and also the income group of the population over there. You don't scared of no MRT, LRT. You're scared of there's no target market and demand for that particular product. You know that Mont Kiara has a lot of other offerings, so you need to buy something very special. But in PJ it's different because PJ naturally a lot of people wanted, if they are staying in an old house, they wanted a new place with security guard, with proper facilities, lift, accessibility and convenience. That's different. Mont Kiara, probably there's a lot of high-rise already. So if you buy another high-rise, it doesn't make sense. That's why last time, few years back, 2017, 2018, when I recommend 163, it's because 163 has a very different element. Their positioning is different. It has a very good mall management, has a mall, and then of course the main important thing is potentially there's also MRT3 station. Even MRT3 is not materialized yet. It's good enough and important to differentiate itself from the other competitors. In Mont Kiara, there's only one successful mall, which is 163. Acroris is not a mall, it's a shop lots, retail office. And then yes, Plaza One Mont Kiara is there, but one Mont Kiara is barely surviving or performing well, and it doesn't have a residence. So it's different. And then during that time, you compare with Publica Residence Solaris Dutamas, right? It's already selling around 1,001, 1,002 per square feet. And then 163, when we enter, is around 900 plus per square feet. So in terms of price, in terms of product offering, positioning, it makes sense. And then today, I knew that 163 has its own cinema called Velvet already. It's also by GSC lah. So if you are buying something with a very strong, unique selling point or USP, that means you will have a more sustainable, safer rentability or rental demand, which makes your rental use is more stable, more safer. So the things to consider buying in Hartamas, Mont Kiara, and also Dutamas is different from comparing to buying real estate or properties in PJ Central area. It's totally different kind of things. Both has its own criteria to consider, right? PJ is really very rare in terms of new project. You can go the entire PJ, including Ara Damansara, Kota Damansara, the entire area. Very less comparing to like Mont Kiara, Dutamas, and Hartamas area. There's quite a number of it. I really hope that I didn't bore you with all this information about Mont Kiara, Hartamas, Dutamas, PJ Central, PJ. It's just that somehow today I feel like sharing it more to people who wanted to buy a property for investment. Yeah, I always support that people buy for investment instead of own stay, because own stay is very subjective, and own stay you can't rent it out. So it's actually a liability to you. If you buy for investment and you choose the right property, you can slowly build your equity, you can slowly build your asset, because the tenant help you to pay in terms of 80% of the installment, or maybe some rental is good, you can cover the installment as well, and even cover the installment plus the maintenance fee and sinking fund. So I hope that all this information will help the viewers, the audience, to make a better decision buying properties in Klang Valley. Be it PJ Central, Damansara, Mont Kiara, Dutamas, Hartamas, wherever it is, you got to do a very detailed analysis and homework about it. Know what you are buying, what to do with it to have a safer, sustainable, and interesting property investment journey. Okay, I think that's all for this video. Follow for more property tour, investment tip, rental tips like this. I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.